Because it's just for me.
No, we're in a great period of transition here
But she's
at
so
HSN,
cool.
and I think people are feeling a lot of things, and our thoughts and our prayers are with your mom.
Well, she's good now. How I know is when she yells at me.
That's how you know?
Yeah, I'm 57. She's still telling me what I should be doing, so it's all good. That's when I know. Yeah, she's good. Or she'll go through Amanda, and they both gang up on me.
I'm sorry I hung up Mom too early on the call this morning. I cut my mom off driving in on the phone.
I know.
Everyone get it out today. Okay, we have to move forward. Don't get
we all do.
We all do. This gel cream is a must-have because you're not just going to have that facial that you want with your hyaluronic acid, 5 different types of hyaluronic acid, which we know is there to give you that temporary plump and filling of your fine lines and wrinkles. It's what's in the $400 face creams that you use just under your eyes, and you try to use a sparing amount once a day, and that's it. Well, that's in this giganto tub that you're getting of 16 ounces of the Restore Cloud Cover HydraShield. And I know Dennis is gonna give you a lot of the fine-tuned details, but here's what I'm gonna say. If you ever wanted to grab our best facial creams and serums because they had all of those little, tiny hydroparticles that basically pull the water from your body, that's what the hyaluronic acid does. It says, hey, I know you already have the ingredients. Go ahead, show up where I want you to be. And that's why the water comes to the surface of your skin and fills out those fine lines and wrinkles. If you were spending those hundreds of dollars on the creams, but then hiding your elbows, hiding your hands, hiding your upper arms, hiding your décolletage because it didn't get the same love, bada bing, baby. This is that facial for your face and your entire body. And you will not be afraid to use it because you're getting about 100 times what you would normally get in the face cream. The price is over $70 off of retail.
Yeah, like the price is
home for $10 and change. It's a must-have even if you only use it on your elbows.
So my mom, she went through it the second time. So the splash mask was the mask that I created, whereas the very first time it was a cleansing air treatment. And then the rescue cream is what I gave her on the skin. This is the rescue cream that basically, but it's not the rescue cream. This is a gel cream base. So basically, there's no fillers. As soon as it touches skin, you'll see, actually, I'm pretty amazed because it's so humid in the studio, which means there's moisture in the air. The hyaluronic looks for it. And I got 5 different forms, from the tiniest, like micro, that goes deep into the skin. So that's going to draw it in deep.
Right.
And then we call it the HydraShield, the heavy, the chubby ones that sit on the outside. That's what's protecting, that's what creates the HydraShield, plus it's in that thermogel. Instantly, it will go from that gel cream to that shield, just like minimal effort. And you'll feel it, and it gives you this powdery, not greasy, kind of occlusive, but it's not occlusive, but it holds all those actives, and there's so many actives inside. Remember, I made it for my mom, going through what she was going through, her treatments in the hospital for the second time that were a lot more aggressive.
Wow.
So I brought to you, this is the exact cream, didn't change it, and price-wise, because I wanted to do it in one big batch, because it's only one batch that I'll do it at this size, so this is your only opportunity as a, because normally these creams are an ounce.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm
this is 100 times.
16 ounces.
Right, yeah, 1 ounce if you're lucky, and you're getting 16. And I can tell that it's almost as if the entire texture of my skin looks 10 years younger.
It plumps, it brightens instantly.
An instant plump, instant brightening. With the same ingredients that we reserve usually for just the fine lines around your eyes or on your forehead. Maybe if you really want to go for it, or you say, okay, I did really well this month and I'm willing to splurge, I'll use some of it on my neck. Have you ever had the ability to take that face cream and say, here's 16 ounces of it, and it's meant, yes, for the neck, it's meant for the décolletage, it's meant for the arms, it's meant for the elbows, it's meant for the hands. And we're not saying like, oh, it's just a lotion that you can use on your face. These are the same active ingredients.
You don't have to use it on your body.
The same active ingredients you would be putting on your face. Unbelievable, Dennis. I don't know how you afforded to do it in this size, but is this something where when it's gone, it's gone?
At this size, yeah, especially at the price, yeah, I'm literally breaking even. I never came back because it was a financial thing. It was a help thing. I love what I do. When I sold the brand to Estee Lauder, that's why I retired. I didn't need to do this anymore.
Wow.
My mom is the reason why I came back, and now the second time I had to. What I created for, and just think the amount of hours that I put into just creating from the first moment, which was 12 years ago, 14 years ago, when she went through it the first time. Well, that's 14 years of more knowledge and even better ingredients. So this is the step up from the rescue cream. You don't have to, we're showing your body because you've got such a massive, and it's a pump, which is even better. So dosage-wise, face, I basically go a quarter pump. That's it. Like, so you can imagine how long this Big Daddy's gonna last. Like that little bit will spread. Look. So if it was face-wise, if I didn't have my coat on, it would go all the way up to my shoulder. And instantly, black tattoos. You can see, and I can feel it. You get a cooling sensation from it.
Yes.
It's like a tingling because that thermogel is reacting to temperature, so it's drawing all that moisture in. So the more humid environment, and don't waste it. What's in your hands left over, you can put it into your hair, believe it or not. So never waste.
The hyaluronic acid, when you get 1 or 2 types, it's a big deal in face creams and in beauty. Five different types of hyaluronic acid
and
here.
They're expensive.
And it is expensive. And I do believe Dennis when he says this is a break-even product at best. You have that dhatelo seed oil as well.
Well crafted.
So beautifully crafted, and not just firmer and plumper looking skin, brighter, more even toned. And I do not think I have seen anything where it's, here's the facial for the face. Okay, maybe sometimes if I'm feeling really, really brave, I'll put a little bit on my neck, right? Just because I have to be super cautious. You are putting that eye cream quality ingredients now on your arms. If you don't love your elbows, if you don't love your hands, if you don't love the décolletage, if you don't love the neck, that upper arm area, even your feet.
Oh yeah, big time.
I'm telling you, this is the way to look down and go, whoa, that was a time machine.
Yeah, you get the one opportunity. I've never seen a 16-ounce, 5 forms of hyaluronic, but the real deal. I've been doing this a long time, and at that price, it's ridiculous. But again, this is my way. That's why I was choking up with the elder that was making the honey tea. So that's in here. And there's other, and I don't say it because I'm just trying to keep it where it's more proprietary to us because she doesn't want me to say it. That was one of the deals because they don't want people going there.
Oh, I understand.
But these villages carry a lot of secrets, and that's the medicine woman. So that is the real, not this Hollywood fake, medicine man thing. That is a real medicine woman that I've learned. Everything I know came from that, like on the wild crafted side, and then I went to the science side, so married it together. And that's why I always choke up, because she was so cool.
Oh, I love
She's the one that I go and visit, and I'm the only one that's ever, outside of the villages, I'm the only one that's ever been allowed to go and sit with her, which is really cool.
That's incredible.
And that honey tea, woo.
Is it great?
There's more to it.
There's magic
It's
to
awesome.
honey.
That's why she's still alive.
There
Bless
is.
her.
There's magic to honey. The only thing that never goes bad, nature's natural antibiotic. It's incredible.
Well, they're risking their life. This is what got me there. They're risking their life for honey. Like, he's dangling off a bamboo ladder. There has to be something. I thought there has to be something to that honey. Well, yeah, I'm so happy I went. So happy. Like, that changed everything. That was the rescue cream, so that was the very first. So imagine taking the rescue cream and taking it to another level, and that's what I did.
And here it is, that Himalayan mountain honey. This is where Dennis went, of course, to find this inspiration and this honey. I can't tell you much about Himalayan mountain honey, but I can tell you about hyaluronic acid. And I know that when it comes to taking an ingredient like what you're seeing on your screen and then combining it with the science that we know and are usually willing to pay a pretty penny for our face creams and our face serums, and you combine these two together, there's that bamboo ladder risking your life for the magic.
Remember the bees, those specks?
Yes.
Because they're over 2 inches in length. The bees are
Those
huge.
are giant.
Oh, I got stung so many. Oh, that was the only, there was always a negative to everything. I had 2 suits on, 2 pairs of gloves. They were getting through everything. I was
2-inch long bees?
Yeah, so the stinger, I could just see it. They're landing on my face, like through the mask, and I was just doing this, because they're just, the stinger.
This sounds like
God.
sci-fi.
Right in the forehead, right on the tip of the nose. Oh yeah, so the things I do.
She's 115.
Yeah.
And you don't get that by accident. I mean, this is really
Real
powerful.
deal. Yeah, no, that's what got me there. So look, and there's a reason why the medicine women, and it's unfortunate because the secrets that they hold, they're disappearing because that demand. Whereas with us, we're creating that demand, so the children are staying back, and which is the parents love me because I'm keeping the children in the village and giving them. We pay 4 times whatever the going rate is, scholarship funds, computers. Yeah, so it's all about educating and building a concrete-based. Because every time imagine you live in a house, and every time a storm came, they'd lose their house because it was twigs; it would just blow away. So we did a massive concrete hurricane relief shelter that they use for school as well. So thank you, because it's all with every purchase. That's what we do with it. So
it didn't reveal so much. I'd want to do a documentary on just this story. This is incredible. Remember, you're not just getting the 5 types of hyaluronic in this. You're getting arnica, you're getting niacinamide, the dhatelo seed oil, beautifully crafted, truly magical care here in a bottle.
And the smell. So
and the smell is something that my husband would be thrilled to use. Ooh, you have that fresh, totally neutral, everyone invited to the party scent that's very cotton and linen rich, just the slightest hint of a floral, but not flowery at all. Very everyone in the family usable, but most of all, what I love is the visible results. You're not just going to say, oh, I feel moisturized. You're going to see that plumping, that firming, the reduction of the fine lines and wrinkles instantly within 2 seconds.
Like AM, PM.
On your whole body, Dennis.
Yeah, it's up to you if you want to sparingly, like not use it on the body or just maybe the body once a week and save it because when it comes back, it'll be in a smaller form. Probably even more than what it's priced now, because it should be a 1 or 2 ounce.
It should.
Basically a cream gel pump, like an airless pump. So I went supersized right from the start. This is what, if I were to say 2025, one of the top 5 new launches. This is way up there for me, because it's sentimental. It was for my mom, and it just the whole career that I've had. It was first Ojan did it for everyone. And then came back with Cheek by Nature. It was for my mom originally when she was going through treatment in the hospital. This was 14 years ago, and now she went through it again. This was the part 2 that I made for her.
Unbelievable. Yeah. Unbelievable. We're so lucky to have you here, Dennis. I know everyone, of course, voting you our best clean
and that's why I
beauty
flew
brand.
in just to do this
Are you
live
kidding
today.
Me?
Yeah.
With the brightening, look at this. And of course, I had used that body wash earlier. I wiped that off. Even more impressive.
Yeah, the 2 together.
This is glass. This is glass skin. I'm getting real up close and personal. I know we have HD cameras here too. I don't even see a line. I don't see a wrinkle, not a pore. And this is not just for your under eyes. It's not just for your forehead, between your eyebrows. And then maybe if you're feeling brave, you put a little bit on your neck. This is the facial for your body, and not one area is not going to get that exact same level of care and nourishment, invisible, instantaneous results. And you're not gonna be afraid to use it on the elbow, on the hands, on the upper arm, on the feet, on the neck, on the chest, because you have 16 ounces worth.
Yeah, and nighttime, douse it, like go heavily on your face. Because it'll absorb instantly, but just so you're coated, and then go to sleep, and then wake up in the morning. If you've got the Glacier cleansing mask, use that, and oh my God, and then you got the body wash for your body. You're,
It almost looks like